Okay, Ron, a couple more questions for you, my friend, and we'll pose this question from a member who asks, Ron, will the training for managing directors and their directors they hire have sections in it that deal with starting or continuing this ascension process?
As a managing director, we have a specific calling from God to be a humanitarian. The directors that we're going to have come and help us will have a calling for their position, in my opinion, is have a calling and are being prepared right now. And their life experience has been preparing them to be the directors that will be used by our loved one societies in the CAC program. And but let's not pretend that managing directors are more important or higher evolved than a director. Um, should we be specific in trying to help them to ascend or get better and all that sort of stuff? It's a judgment call, and let's avoid judgment. Let's just get the right person, and the spirit will tell you when the right person is there. You'll ask and say, well, I feel like I found this person, this CAC for Glendale, Salt Lake City uh, community, and I feel that this is the right person. It came here, and these are his credentials, and I feel that I have made the right decision to call him. Can I get confirmation? Yeah, yeah. We like your thinking. We like the way you've addressed this. Your love has been open, and you've with the law of attraction, you've attracted the right person into this for this job. Nicely done. That's the kind of conversation that you want to have with your counselor, and it will come. You don't have to have it with your counselor. You can have it just with whomever you want. A lot of people are wanting to talk to Jesus. Well, talk to him. Ask him questions. Ask him things. You can't believe how eager they are to help us and to communicate with us, and how much empathy they have for us having to be down here when they're up in the soft clouds, if you want to call it that. They have a lot of empathy. We've lost a lot in our lives from before we came here, and they see that, and they love us for our ability to do that and willingness to do that to help in this golden age movement. So talk to people. Now,
So Ron, can I jump in? Can I jump in with
yes.
something? Yeah, so I think this person was probably going to ask the question in our training academy if we will have elements of this beginning process of ascension when we do the training academy. And then I'm assuming then the expectation is that, through each CAC, each managing director will have the ability to create experiences for their directors to go through in this process. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I will. Now, I would like to introduce here another thought, and that's the quantum education system. We don't know what it is yet, but in my opinion, and it's my opinion only, and yet it's been verified that that's probably the way most people will be presented, is that you're going to learn who you are. Jesus came to anchor the Christ consciousness to the earth. Christ consciousness is the knowing that you are a son or daughter of God, and that you are part of the Christs that are the children of God. You can call them the oneness, you can call them whatever you want, but the Christs are the children of God. And it's said that Christ has created worlds without ends. Prime Creator uses us for the creation of his creations and expansion. And that's why we are so important. And so let's allow that to be true in our lives. And I think will be a lot easier for us to understand. Now, by example, we want our directors to, they'll go through some training, and what that's going to be is pretty much we'll take this the quantum education, find out what's in there, and kind of amalgamate that into our training scenario for our training academies, for our directors academies. And so there's a structure already created, and those bless their hearts, they've done a great job. And now we're going to put some meat in it, which will come from the director from the quantum education system, so that our people will all be exposed to the things that will help them as we are being helped by the understanding of who we are. So we're set to light the fuse and take off. And that's what we're looking for is that ascension process being implemented into all of our lives, not just managing directors. Because these people that we want to be directors, their calling is not because we think that because you get the money, that's a higher calling. And I'll tell you, it's not. Money is you have to manage the money. As a director, you'll have managing money, but you're going to go out there and get the boots on the ground and get things done. You're going to be doing things that the government was never supposed to do, and it's going to be by the civilians, and the directors will have the money to do all that. We'll buy the fire equipment from a county or a city. We'll buy it and buy the location or the fire station, and then we'll give them employment contracts. That's the way it's all going to work. So the directors are a major part of who we are. They just didn't get the money in the first part, but they're no less than we are. And you'll find that out very quickly. So don't put yourself as a managing director above other people. You're going to find people who are your equal. And there's no gradations in the spiritual nature of things. Old souls, young souls, yeah, perhaps. But we're all equal creators under our prime creator. So let's not put ourselves above them. Let's just enjoy the association as they come in and start learning their process of creating their fifth dimension. I think that'll be fun.
Great. Wonderful. Awesome way to answer that, Ron. Appreciate it. And we have one last question, and we'll be right back to ask it.
Okay.